Good morning, everybody. I'm whispering because we are just about, well, I'm not whispering, but we're just about to leave Marina in Dartmouth. But before we go, I wanted to just tell you all about the swanky digs that we've been staying in. Well, the marina itself is quite a nice little marina. It's on the right side of the river for the town, which is great. Exactly what we need for the kids. It's 2 minutes away from a park that they can play on. But the most exciting thing about this stay is this. I've brought a souvenir from the bog. Triple ply. Triple ply. Now, I thought we'd been staying in nice marinas, but compared to the other marinas, that is pure luxury. All the other marinas use tracing paper, quite frankly, and not even good tracing paper. It's like going back to World War I times, where you have to use your ration vouchers to get it. Triple ply. My hands are as soft as a baby's backside. You get hand cream in the loos. These showers, it's like a little rainfall on you. Oh, it's amazing. So if you're ever staying in Dartmouth, stay at Dart Marina. Now, the other day we gave, what marina did we give? 4 cactuses out of 5.
I think that was Queen Anne's, wasn't it?
Now, I want to readdress that. I think that's going to get a 2.5, or we're going to give this a 5 cactus plus thing. It's just lovely. If you want to use the facilities, Dart Marina is the one to go for. Now, we normally stop in Dart Haven across the way, and we have to get a dirty old ferry to get across the river. It's okay, but yeah, Dart Marina, that's the one you want to go to.
We did feel a bit underdressed though, didn't we?
We did feel underdressed. Like, this is my attire. I've got the same jogging pants on that I've had for 3 days. I've got tomato sauce from 2 days ago from my pasta when my knife fell on me. And we're walking up and there's like Jaguars and brand new Range Rovers and Discoveries, and we just rock up in a dirty old dinghy, filthy clothes on. Just slightly common. I mean, I'm getting excited over 3-ply bog roll, for God's sake.
Yeah, and free shower gel.
And free shower gel. Actually, my hands are soft, but they smell like a, I don't know, they smell like an old lady. It's very nice. You should stop here. I'm not getting paid commission. If only for the bog roll, stop here. It'll save your backside. Right, we're about to leave. We're heading out to kind of Brixham Way. We're going to stay in a little bay so the kids can have a swim today. So we've got about, what is it, about 2 hours from here?
Yeah, about 2
to
hours.
get to.
I think we just need to get some fuel first though.
And then we're going to get some fuel. Where is the fuel pontoon?
The barge again.
Oh, right, okay. So yeah, we've got about a 2-hour sail ahead of us, and then we are heading. What's that all about?
Bilge pump.
Oh, we're heading to Brixham. So I'll see you in Brixham. Bye.
So we just left Dartmouth, as I'm sure you've heard from Craig, and his elaborate description of the toilet facilities that we stayed in.
I was very excited. I know it's borderline waffling, but I was very excited.
Yeah. So, oh.
What is it, a whale?
I just saw something coming from the water. No, not a whale, not a dolphin. I'm sure there's something that just came from the water down there anyway.
Oh, we'll keep an eye out for it.
Keep an eye out for it. So yeah, we're just passing some of the rocks outside Dartmouth, and we are motor sailing, as is the theme again. We've only got about 5 knots of wind, so I'm doing the best I can with it, but we are motor sailing just to keep a bit of speed on. We're going to try and go around the corner around Berryhead to Brixham. We're going to stop in Fisherman's Cove for a bit, and then we'll probably go into Brixham itself. I'm hoping the wind gets a little bit stronger, and then we might try and get the spinnaker up just as we go by here. At the minute it's looking promising, but I don't want to jinx it, because every time we talk about spinnakers and winds, touch wood, the wind ends up changing or doing something else, and who knows, as soon as we get around this these rocks here, which is basically East Blackstone, we should hopefully have the wind behind us for spinnaker.
East Blackstone?
Yeah, East Blackstone.
Oh. Sounds like something from Game of Thrones, that.
So yeah, hopefully it's spinnaker weather, but we'll see. But it's only about 2 hours away, so it don't matter if we got a little less speed than 5, but I still want to be doing, like, you know, 3 or 4 knots. I don't want to be taking us all day just to get around the corner. So yeah, hopefully we've got a bit of wind.
Somewhere else.
So we just got the spinnaker up, and we're not particularly going very fast, but we are sailing, so that's good.
Two thumbs up.
2 thumbs up for sailing. So at least we haven't got the most on. I mean, we're only doing like 2-3 knots, but it'll be alright.
We're not in a rush.
We're not in a rush. It should take us about an hour to get around Berry Head at this rate, which still takes us to 12 o'clock, so that should be alright. And then another 20 minutes to get to the Anchorage. I think we'll be alright with that. So yeah, we've got spinnaker on.
Woo!
Zero gravity on the boat.
Wow.
Chain out, it's coming on the bow.
Is it?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll do it in a sec.
Hi.
Hello.
Fucking hell.
Do it from here. I don't know, it looks more like a belly flop. I'll do it backwards side, but it doesn't stay.
I'll hold it to you.
Okay. I just do it like a normal dive, but
Yeah,
backwards.
exactly.
Okay.
Just like a flip. A flip, like where you land on your hand.
Pops, is this the
Yeah,
position?
do.
Pops, is this the position?
Yep,
And then
and then fall in.
It's like a proper Mr. Bean dive.
Huh?
It's like a proper Mr. Bean dive. So we've just left Fisherman's Cove. It was Fisherman's Cove, wasn't it?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it was Fisherman's Cove. Little bay near Brixham.
We had a great time.
Yeah, you and the kids went in with a paddleboard, didn't you? Jumping off and stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't go in today, it was a bit cold for me. Well, I was waiting for the sun to come out. We sailed off the anchor pretty much, and we're back out in Tor Bay, or is it Tor Bay or Tor Bay Bay? Can't be Tor Bay. It's got to be Tor Bay.
What are you on about?
I don't know. Because Tor Bay's a place, isn't it?
Yeah.
But Tor Bay, I don't know.
Anyway,
we're sailing to Torquay. We decided to go to Torquay. Don't really know why. Was it because we wanted to go shopping or something?
I want to go shopping.
Yeah, we wanted to go shopping.
I mean, Brixham's cute, but there's nothing there, is there?
Yeah, there's not really any big shops or anything there. So we're going to go to Torquay.
Actually, it's not that cute.
No, it's all right. Don't mind it. So we're just we're following the Golden Horizon as well. That's in Torquay. So I'm hoping we can get quite close to it as we're sailing up. So the wind's actually come in this afternoon. It's filled in a bit. So we've got about 15 knots. We're on a beam reach, which is nice. Nice point of sail to be doing. Which means we're doing about 5-6 knots across the ground. I don't really know what we're doing through the water because I think our speed log is probably wrong. It tells me we're doing about 4 or 5, but there's no tide here at the minute, so I'm pretty sure we should be doing 5 or 6 through the water anyway. So, yeah, so hopefully we'll get some close-up footage of the Golden Horizon, and we're going to go to Torquay, as I said. And tonight we've got salmon. Chili salmon, chili and honey glazed salmon.
Nice.
Some rice. Morning, welcome back. So today we are, well, we're leaving Torquay today and we're going across Weymouth Bay, Lyme Bay, sorry, towards Weymouth. We're just passing a scallop farm. Wind is doing nothing again, not at the minute anyway. I'm hoping it'll fill in a bit later. So we've got the main sail up, but that's it. We're not sailing, not even really motor sailing, I would say, just motoring. What did we do last night? We just went to a bar last night, didn't we, outside the Ferris wheel thing?
Yeah.
So the kids called the London Eye, but it's not the London Eye.
Anything that looks like a London Eye is a London Eye.
Yeah, we was on the side of there, didn't we? Had a wander around town for a bit.
Nice.
It was alright. It's quite nice.
The facilities were a bit of a letdown compared to the night before.
Yeah, I think we've been put on a pedestal with Dartmouth Marina. Certainly no 3-ply toilet paper in there.
No.
Just a stack of leaves left on side.
Wax paper.
Some oak leaves. Yeah, so I think it's going to take us a good 8 hours to get across Lyme Bay. Hopefully we're not motoring all the way, but I got a sneaking suspicion we will be. We're hoping to get around Portland pretty much at slack water, or with a bit of favourable tide with us, just to push us around there. The problem is when you've got the tide going with you that way, you sometimes get a lot of back eddies coming down Portland, so if you want to head up towards Weymouth, you want to be there at slack water really, because then you can start getting pushed back up the Isle of Portland. So yeah, it's just going to be a long old motor, I think. Again.
So how many cactuses are you going to give Torquay Marina?
Well, considering they charge the same price as Dartmouth Marina, well, £2 less, I'd probably say 2. It's not that good, is it?
I'd say 3.
3?
Yeah.
I mean, it's alright.
The facilities aren't amazing.
Well, it's not a dive, don't get me wrong, you know, it's not terrible.
But the location is good.
Yeah, location's good, I suppose, so yeah, it's maybe a 3.
And they are very helpful.
Yeah, they are helpful, yeah. Give them a 3. You need to get better toilet paper.
Yeah, they do. Get some 3-ply. Hello everybody, I am, as you'll see, at the helm. Today we've decided that Kenny and I are going to do 2 hourly shifts. So Kenny is now behind the lens, having a rest, while I am studying, not really doing much to be honest. I'm just watching for pots, but I don't think you get many lobster pots this deep, do you?
No,
this far out. So I'm just basically just watching water. There's loads of it. We're halfway across Lyme Bay, heading towards the bill of Portland. Portland Bill?
Portland Bill.
Oh, for God's sake. Portland Bill. I don't even know what these things are called. Why is it not called the Bill of Portland?
Don't know.
Well, Portland Bill. We're heading towards Portland Bill, and we're about 4.5 hours away from Portland Bill. The wind is doing absolutely bugger all. We've got 2.5 knots of wind, and the sails are up, but they're not very full, are they, Kenneth?
No, there's not enough wind for them. Really.
There's no wind. So we're just sailing. We saw loads of dolphins. We had a little pod of dolphin swimming with us for about 20 minutes-ish at least. I nearly touched one, but don't tell anyone, because you're probably not meant to do that kind of thing on the sea, but I did. It was very good. And you heard them talking. I don't know if you can hear them talking when you see the video, but you can hear them talking. They're asking each other what they're having for dinner. They weren't very interested. Just mackerel. Chips.
Mackerel and chips.
Mackerel and chips. So yeah, that's what we're doing now. So we'll probably see you as we reach Portland Bill. Portland Bill. Until then, ta-ra!
this minute we are motor sailing with the mainsail up. We can't see any pots, so there's no need to worry about that. And we are officially doing 5.8 knots.
So we're just coming up to Portland Bill, or Bill of Portland, however you want to call it. We've got the lighthouse in front of us. And we've still got not a great deal of wind. Probably got just about enough to probably get 2 or 3 knots across the water sailing wise. But I'm going to wait until we're around the Portland Bill before I switch the engine off. Just because the tide's going to try and throw us into the shambles, I think. So we're going to try and sneak around the corner and get the back headed of Portland. So yeah, that's where we are. There's another boat that just went ahead of us. They went too far out, so they didn't actually take the inshore passage, and they've just shot right into the shambles, and they're facing the island at the minute. So just shows you can get it wrong. So yeah, we just want to go really close to the shore, get the inshore passage, and just take that round. They basically say, you know, you want to be almost in stone's throw distance to the shore. It's just as far as you feel comfortable. Normally, when you go around Portland Bill, you can see it because there's a race either side, depending which way you're going, and you can see the bubbling waters where the race is, and then there's a calm patch on the inside, just before you get to the shoreline. The only thing to be careful of in the inshore passage, especially if you're on a spring tide, is if there's any lobster pots in there, because they'll be well and truly buried underneath the water, and you don't want one of those wrapped around your prop, especially going through the Portland race. So we are on pot watch. We're going to keep a close eye on those in the next 10-15 minutes, just as we head towards the bill. Yeah, and then hopefully we'll get sailing. I mean, we've got both sails up at the minute, but hopefully we'll get sailing without the engine, just so we get past it. But like I say, I'm just keeping it on now, just so we've got a bit of extra drive to get around Portland, a bit more control, so we're not thrown into the shambles, to be honest. But yeah, catch up with this in a bit. So we finally got some wind. We've got about 10 knots on the beam at the minute. We did try and get the spinnaker up, but now the spinnaker is at the top of the mast and the spinnaker's on the deck. So we don't really know what happened there. We don't know if the clips failed or what. But yeah, the halyards are at the top of the mast and the spinnaker just came dropping down into the sea. So we just put it onto the deck to dry it. But we are sailing, and we're just sailing back into Weymouth. We was doing about 6 knots across the ground a second ago. We are sailing about 5.5, maybe 6 at times, I can say. But don't know if we're going to make the 6 o'clock bridge. We'll probably do it if I motor there, but I don't want to do that. I just want to sail, because we'll be doing a lot of motoring. So yeah, we'll see if we can make the 6 o'clock bridge. If not, we'll just hang around on the Weymouth pontoon and get fish and chips, I think. But yeah, and then Craig's going to have to go up the mast and retrieve said halyard, I think.
Hey, you should go up the mast.
I'm certainly not going up there. Send one of the kids up. You can clean my spreaders while you're up there as well.
Okay.
So yeah, we're just sailing by Portland now. I think we just passed the north entrance. I'm just going by the south shortly, in about 5-10 minutes or so. Well, yeah, it's dropped cold now, hasn't it?
It's freezing. Not allowed to say it.
Yeah, we're not allowed to say it.
Not allowed to say it.
Not allowed to say it. Anyway, we're sailing.
Looks like you've got a bit of a heel on there, Kenny.
We have, yeah. We're steaming along, doing about 6.5 knots. Lovely. Woohoo! We waited for this wind for 10 days. Where's it been?
Well, it's here now. Right in Weymouth. We didn't have to go anywhere.
Yeah.
Sod's law.
Yeah, sod's law, typical. Do with it being a bit stronger, to be honest.
So let's get blowing.
It's only 15 knots. We do with 20 knots.
I don't think that's working, is it? Wait. Come on, there.
Tell me when you can reach it, Jeff. Tell me when you can reach it.
Did you reach it yet? Okay.